From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update. Sponsored by LCS Heating and Cooling.
From Wish TV, I'm Drew Blair in for Kylie Conway with your News 8 Daily 8 on this Thursday, December 23rd. Your first headline, the White House is warning a new pill to treat COVID-19 will not be widely available for months. The Biden administration has announced 265,000 COVID-19 treatment courses of Pfizer's new drug will be ready by next month. Millions more are planned by the summer. The FDA approved the treatment yesterday. The Pfizer pill is approved for people 12 and older. It's meant to be taken within 5 days of the first symptoms and only with a positive COVID-19 test. It is the first at-home treatment for the virus to get the okay. Wish TV is proud to be the official local broadcast partner of the 2022 College Football Playoff Indianapolis Host Committee. We're learning more about what will happen if teams have to back out because of positive COVID cases. If a team in the semifinals cannot play because of COVID-19, the opposing team will move on. If both teams can't play, the winning team in the other semifinal would be declared the national champion. If 3 of the 4 teams cannot play, the one that can will be declared the national champion. If a team makes it to the championship and ends up not being able to play, the game can be rescheduled, but no later than Friday, January 14th. If they still can't play, they forfeit. If neither team can play, then there will be no national champion this year. You will need to weigh your risk before going to a large event like the national championship. That's word from Wish TV's medical expert and former Surgeon General, Dr. Jerome Adams. He says during the current surge of the Omicron variant, it is likely you will be exposed in a big crowd. Dr. Adams says the Omicron variant is extremely contagious. It's responsible for 90% of current cases in the Midwest. Indianapolis leads the league in Pro Bowlers. The rosters are out and 7 Colts make the squad. That's more than any other team. We already knew Jonathan Taylor was in because he won the overall fan vote. He will get to run behind Ryan Kelly and Quentin Nelson, who also made the team on the offensive side of the ball. 3 Colts make it on defense, too. DeForest Buckner, Darius Leonard, and Kenny Moore. Luke Rhodes is a Pro Bowler, making the special team squad as a long snapper. The game is set for February 6th, 1 week before the Super Bowl. The next half of the headlines topping your Thursday Daily 8 after this. Several fire departments worked together on an overnight blaze. It happened just before 2 this morning at the Pangea Hills apartment complex on the west side of Indianapolis, near 10th and Lyndhurst. Wayne Township firefighters got the first call and brought in more help as flames burned parts of 2 floors. No word yet on a cause or how many people will have to find a new place to live. Several units are clearly damaged. Firefighters say they got no reports of injuries. A date is set for the Supreme Court to take up the Biden administration's pandemic mandates. It'll happen sooner than expected. The court says it will hear arguments January 7th about the vaccination and testing rules for large employers and requirements covering health workers. The court was not slated to hear any cases until the 10th, but that's also the date that enforcement starts for the mandates, so the hearings are happening the Friday before. It will cost you more to get your passport. Starting Monday, the 27th, fees jump by $20. Information from the State Department indicates the increase is across the board for new documents or renewals and for youth and adult versions. The State Department says it's taking 8 to 11 weeks to get a new passport with standard processing and 5 to 7 weeks if you pay to have it expedited. A man in California faces charges this morning for stealing a fire truck and leading police on a chase. Authorities say firefighters were dropping a patient off at UC Irvine Medical Center in Anaheim when a man jumped in and took off. Police described it as a slow-speed chase. They then say a bystander took it upon himself to step in front of the truck and talked the suspect out. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 from Wish TV. I'm Drew Blair, online at wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook when you search Wish TV.
Sponsored by LCS Heating and Cooling. This is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.